So Terry Green and Rob Knox on the front row. Brent Vosbergen not out there. Neither is Lee Aylett or Warren Minchell. Green lights are on or away. And Terry Green and Tristan Green, father and son on row number 1. So move out of turn number 2. It's a green quinella at the moment. Here comes the back markers, Phil Barton and Gary Higgs, and Rob Knox is in that equation as well. So come out of 3 and 4, but they've got to catch Terry Green. Terry Green the leader, Tristan Green in second place in car 6. Phil Barton comes underneath and goes into second place. Gary Higgs to third, Rob Knox to fourth, and back then to Tristan Green in 5th place. So it's been a good recovery by Terry Green after clobbering the wall in heat number 4. So move down the main straight. Terry Green, your leader. Back in second place is Phil Barton. Third is Gary Higgs. Then we go back to Tristan Green and then Rob Knox in 5th position. Further back it's Steve Larson and Andrew Kennedy. Well, the top qualifiers after 2 heats each are in 2nd and 3rd place, having a great scrap for 2nd and 3rd. Trouble further back. And Rob Knox has come to grief up in Pitts Bend. The yellow lights have come on and Terry Green's big lead is gone. Rob Knox in 68, parked up in Pitts Bend.
And it looks like some heavy damage to the left front of the Southern Haulage car number 68. Was on the podium. And last year's title.
We've still got 8 laps to go here. Terry Green is your race leader in the 76 car. Green lights are back on. We're underway around the cone. Terry Green from Phil Barton and the 1 car of Gary Higgs as they move out at turn number 2, and Phil Barton drives around the outside of Terry Green. Takes the lead. Oh, Terry Green spins out at the end of the back straight and the yellow lights have come on. Well, Terry Green facing the traffic up there, and we have ourselves a restart. That's it. I'm getting too old. Back into the main straight, we're underway. Phil Barton leads them down into turn number 1. Now this is a crucial race as it turns out. The winner of this will start on pole in the state final. Barton leading the 1 car of Gary Higgs as they come out of Catalanos and finally complete lap number 3. 7 remaining. 3rd place is Tristan Green. 4th place is Steve Larson. Oh, Gary Higgs up on 2 wheels, rodeo style down there in in Pearson Teeny's as he went to go underneath of Phil Barton. Out of Catalanos they come, 4 down and 6 to go. Barton and Higgs going hammer and tongs here in the main straight. The winner starting on pole, there's no doubt about it, as they go out of Pearson Teeny's again. They're both bucking bulls at the moment. The front and right wheels landing off the ground, coming out of turn 1 and 2. Into the main straight, they come at the halfway mark. This time around, it's an 18-second lap, an 18.045 by Phil Barton. Gary Higgs back in 2nd place. 3rd place is the 6 of Tristan Green. Back then in 4th position, Steve Larson and Andrew Kennedy. They'll have 4 laps remaining. Phil Barton absolutely flying out in front. An 18.3 this time around. He races around the holes. Back to Tristan Green in 3rd place, and back then to Steve Larson. And the last car running is Andrew Kennedy. They're now spread out like Brown's cows, the 5 that are left. As our race leader is Phil Barton from Gary Higgs. And we'll have the noisy Tristan Green come into the main straight now. Back in 4th place, Steve Larson. The last lap around was an 18.031 by our race leader, Phil Barton, who has 2 laps to go. He's got the better of Gary Higgs. Back in 3rd place is still Tristan Green, who's coming into the clutches now, Steve Larson. And back then to Andrew Kennedy. White flag to come out next time around. Phil Barton, your race leader, as they come out of Catalano's corner and complete lap number 9. 1 lap remaining for Barton from Broome. He heads up into pub corner. Second place is one of Gary Higgs. Third position is up for dispute all of a sudden. The 6 of Tristan Green, then Steve Larson, back then to Andrew Kennedy. But come on, race fans, all the way from Boom, Phil Barton makes it 3 from 3 and will start on pole in the West Australian title. Second place is Gary Higgs. Third across the line is still up for dispute, but Tristan Green will hang on. Back in fourth place, the 96 of Steve Larson, and fifth is Andrew Kennedy. (36, 1, 6, 13). 96 and 13, the only 5 that finished. Put your hands together for him, ladies and gentlemen. Phil Barton, 3 wins from 3 starts. He'll start on pole in the WA final.
What a way to come all the way to Bunbury, down south, and know that you'll be starting off pole. Phil Barton, the easy work's done. Now it's time for the hard work and lead us to green for 40 laps.
I don't know if you call that easy work, Jesus.
Bit of breath. I mean, you had to come from the tail of the field. Obviously, that's no easy feat, especially when you got the calibre of drivers. But 3 wins, 3 starts, that's good.
Yeah, no, been an absolute awesome night. So just got to go and have a quick look at the car because it just started gutsing up. So hopefully she's all right.
Yeah, the night's not over at the moment, isn't it?
Nah, so get back there and have a quick look, make sure she's good.
Well, we'll let you go off quickly because we've got the thank yous this time. I don't know if you forgot anyone this time. No, he said no. But once again, Bunbury, Phil Barton, your pole sitter for tonight's 40.